Terraria 1.4 arriving, there is so many new things to explore. So many new items, it is insane. And as all the 1.4 updates bring, there's a new seed, but this is like all of them combined, and that's what we're trying out today. Welcome to getfixedboi. This seed pretty much makes Terraria super hard. And the really cool part is that they made a whole new wood specifically for this seed only. I'm not complaining, but this armor looks absolutely sick. I love it. This is my favorite wood armor ever in the game. Anyways, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe and like, and enjoy. As any rational person would do, I built a house first, because I'm not about to be living inside of hell without a house. As I began to strategize my ascent to the above, every single one of my NPCs simultaneously combusted. Yeah. Anyways, when I first started to try to mine up, I ran into my first problem. The crisp honey blocks pour out lava whenever you mine them. So for about the first hour, I tried to get around this crisp honey block. But there was just so much, it was so bad. Eventually, I did find a chest with nothing but a can of worms in it. Soon after, I found a railroad track that led me to death. Then I realized just how far I came in. Oh, that's nothing. Fast forward a bit, and I find some life crystals. That was pretty exciting. I enjoyed that. Then a boulder very kindly sent me back to my house. Thank you, Boulder. I appreciate it. Hey, look, I finally was able to upgrade the house a little bit. I ended up finding my second railroad track, which led me directly into the underground desert, and I've had enough death today. But I noticed the alluring life crystal, and I just had to get it. But it is the underground desert. What did I expect? I thought now would be a good time to do some therapeutic building. And I'm not trying to brag or anything, but like, I think it looks pretty sick. I don't know why I didn't think of this until now. But looking at my base, I decided that it'd probably be a pretty good idea to make another one in like the normal part of the world, you know, like past the rainbow hell. So I decided to make that my goal. As I started building, this random slime just kind of like popped out of nowhere and like scared me really bad. But like, you know, we're good, we're safe. Anyways, ta-da! It's beautiful, isn't it? I found this weird looking gold slime and I killed it in it. 96 gold coins. After all those coins, I decided to go back to my base and try to get the merchant to spawn in, because then the merchant will sell me a pylon, which will be really useful for traveling between the bases. And lo and behold, not even 10 minutes later, the merchant spawns in and is selling the cavern pylon. I'll quickly buy one and place one down, and then we're all good to go. Thinking about what to do next, I decided to explore my hell island, and I found the edge. And then after unsuccessfully doing a parkour, I sent myself home and then sent myself home again. I thought it'd be a good idea to keep heading up to the surface, because to be quite honest with you, I'm getting kind of tired of the underground. I found a weird rainbow house that kindly sent me back to my house. And when I came back to say thank you to the chest, I realized it gave me some Moonlord legs in my very first accessory. How exciting. After once again getting sent home by a wall creeper, I noticed that the demolitionist arrived, which unlocked another pylon for me to travel between my bases. This was a huge step to be able to travel across my world way easier. Another freaky rainbow house, and this time avoiding death, which the chest had absolutely garbage in it, by the way. I found some life crystals, died to silt, died to TNT. Finding an extremely convenient cloud in a bottle, I discovered something absolutely terrible. Crisp honey block. I started to see that I neared my world's surface, so I had to push through it. Then I died to lava because I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, I found one of those gold slimes again. That's always wonderful. Slowly I grew impatient and reckless as I got closer to the top. I just wanted this to be over. And to be honest, that dynamite was probably a pretty bad idea, because I spent another 10 minutes trying to get around these bees. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're okay, because it all paid off. I was finally here. I knew it. This was the final stretch. Just a couple more blocks up and I was going to get to the top. Not before I die, though. I mean, it's only natural. The final blocks. I see the stars. As I reached the top, scaling the hole, I realized something terrible. The entire surface was nothing but corruption and crimson. There was not one singular thing alive here to help me. It was just death. My goal to get to the surface meant nothing. I don't belong on the surface. They don't want me on the surface. I realized that the underground was 10 times safer than being up here for any amount of time. I was chased and hunted and killed. The surface was not safe. I was destined to stay underground forever, farming hell trees and talking to the questionable NPCs that have moved into my house. I accepted this fate, and for a while I lived happily with it. But was this really all I was meant to do with my life? I did not think so. There was more. I had to cure the surface. I had to get rid of the evil that resided within the surface. The surface was my goal, and it will continue to be my goal. As the great Sun Tzu once said, the fourth thing that one should do is never give up hope or to despair, but instead to keep pressing forward until you attain victory, no matter the odds. This will be what guides me through this entire journey, to cure Terraria from this unprecedented evil inside of the world. Sadly, I've been recording this video for too long, so it has to come to an end. Although, there will be a part 2, obviously, so make sure to tune in on that. If you guys liked the video, please consider subscribing, and until the next one, goodbye.